Now, here's the thing about gifts. Some gifts are hard to accept, aren't they? You ever been in a time of tremendous need and somebody offers you a gift that just checks every box and solves every problem? Ever been there? Not long ago, I was faced with a little bit of a bit of a personal dilemma. It wasn't like some kind of existential crisis or anything, but it was, there was something that I really needed to be able to do and had hoped I would be able to do. It was a family thing, and I wasn't going to be able to pull it off. There was just no way. I didn't have the resources to make it happen. So, time goes by, and someone comes to me and they said, "Hey, how's this going?" And they asked me about this particular area of my family life. And I said, "Well, it's going okay, but there's this important thing that I want to be able to do that I can't do." And this person said, "Oh, I can do that. That's not even that's just a layup. That's no big deal. I'll do that for you." And it just blew me away. And I said, "Man, I don't know how I feel about that." "Oh, it's nothing. I can so check that out, knock that out. It's easy." And I said, "Let me think about it. I don't know how I feel about receiving a gift like that from anybody." He said, "Well, it's nothing. It's just easy. So call me." It tore me up to call him up and say, "You know what? That would really help me out." You know why it tore me up? It tore me up because to receive that gift from him, in order to do that, I had to admit that I really needed it and I couldn't meet that need on my own. And I was just proud enough that bothered me. Have you ever been there? Sometimes when you need to receive something, it's hard to receive because if you receive it, you have to admit that you need it. And Isaiah says, listen, a son is going to be given to you. It's this gift. And he's going to bring with him the light of the world, and he's going to shine and illuminate the spiritual darkness that you are contending with. But in order for you to receive it, you got to admit that you need it. And so for us, in order for us to receive the gift of light that is Jesus Christ, we've got to admit that we need it. We've got to honestly contend with the fact that, yes, I'm a sinner. I'm cut off from God. And if God doesn't do something to solve this problem does not get solved. The only thing I can do is receive what God is offering me. I gotta receive this truth that the Son of God, Jesus Christ, is my wonderful counselor. I got to receive this idea that he is the one who determines my future. He gets to do that. I've got to receive the idea that Jesus is my mighty God. He's the one that's in control, not me. I've got to receive the idea that he is my everlasting Father. That Jesus is my provider. No one can meet my needs like he can. And I've got to receive the idea that Jesus is my Prince of Peace, meaning there is no peace anywhere else except through Jesus Christ. See, if I want real light to illuminate my own spiritual darkness, I'm going to have to receive the gift that is Jesus Christ, the light of the world. And you can search on TikTok and you can check out every app, but nothing you find will ever compare to Jesus Christ, the light of the world. And God offers you this light as a free gift. And the challenge is that to receive this free gift is you've got to say, God, I need to receive that gift. And the challenge before you, before me, Today is, will you receive the gift of Jesus Christ? So I want to just give you a moment. Just go ahead and just bow your heads where you are and just contend with that question. And it may be that you're far from God at this moment. Maybe you're raised in church, but over your lifetime, you've been looking for light in all kinds of places. It may be that you've got every app on your phone right now that I was referring to a moment ago. It may be that you've seen every TikTok video on how to connect with mediums and spirits and the whole bit. But will you contend with the reality that you need to receive the gift of Jesus Christ? And that the truth about the light that will dispel your spiritual darkness comes only from God and is found only through his Son, Jesus Christ. He's the light of the world. If you would be willing to receive the gift of Jesus Christ today, well, then you have to admit that you need it.